Namaste. Namaste and welcome to Mindfulness Moment. This is a pause in our day where we come here now to move into our bodies, to be very present and aware of the way our breath comes in and out, and just to simply show up in this moment, So go ahead and take a seat. You can sit down on the ground in a cross-legged position. You can sit up in a chair. We're going to start here just to find the body. So you can start to flow forward and back, undulating your spine, feeling your breath as it moves through. So this is a good way to arrive. Make sure your hands are pressing down on your thighs. You feel this sense of grounding down. And keep flowing, moving in and out, spine. Be aware of your seat, right? Feel the pelvis. We're going to start to circle around in the hips and in the spine. So just opening yourself up here. Move in one direction, move off in the opposite direction. So this practice of mindfulness, we have these tools, a tool being, right, just the awareness of our body, a tool being, you can circle around in the opposite direction, the awareness of our breath. And when we bring it all together, therein, right, mindfulness or meditation, if you will, right? So sit nice and tall now, turn your palms up to the sky, lift your left arm way up, and stretch from the tip of your finger all the way down to your toes, and feel that left arm going up and over to the right side. A nice side body stretch. Come back. Drop that left hand down onto the thigh. Take your right arm, float it to the sky. Stretch and breathe here from the right to the foot, all the way up, the side body up into the palm of your hand, and your breath is flowing. Good. Come back to the center. Drop that right hand down onto the ground. Let's turn both palms up and then lift. So stretch, breathe, twist to the left. You can put your right hand onto your left thigh and really wrap the spine right around. Start to open up. And this is a stretch and a twist. Includes the lower back, the middle of the back, the thoracic spine, the shoulders. You feel the top of the spine. And finally, the gaze is over that left shoulder, all the way up into the top, into the cervical spine. Come back up to the center, reach, twist, go to the opposite side. And I'm using my left hand against the thigh as leverage. My right hand is back behind me. And find the twist. Start at the base, going into the pelvis. Feel that lower back. You come up a little higher, twisting. Each breath can perhaps move you a little deeper into the form, into the shape. Good. Come back up to the center, reach up. Open your arms wide, turn your palms forward, and then surrender here, just draping your body up and over your legs. Your fingertips can come down onto the ground. If you're in a chair, just melt the upper body right over the legs. Let your head and neck relax and being here now. I'm going to stack my hands one on top of the other. If you need a little extra space, you might want to make a fist to stack and just rest for a moment, breathing in and breathing out. Good. Slowly come back up. Good. Extend your legs forward. Give them a little shake. So if you were with me down on the ground, we're going to recross the legs. So bringing the opposite leg in front. If you're in your seat at your chair, root down, really steady in the foundation. Your feet down, legs are aligned with your hips. Let's start with the right arm. Let's lift that right arm up. And then go side bend up and over to the left side. Good. Come back up to the center. Drop that right arm down. As we move, really pay attention. Your awareness, that breath is lifting that left arm up. You arrive in a side bend all the way down from the foot all the way up to the tops of your fingers. Go ahead and drop that arm down. So you're moving very slowly. Let the breath guide you. Both arms, turn your palms forward, reach your arms, big breath in. Nice full breath. We'll twist right, left hand down, right hand behind you, twisting, expanding, shoulder blades are relaxed. Final flourish is the gaze over that right shoulder. Come back up to the center, reach your arms. Turn and twist to the opposite side. Lots of breath, flowing breath. Keep breathing, twisting, opening. Good. Come up to center, reach your arms, sit nice and tall, and then again, forward you go, reaching your arms, crawling yourself right out and up and over the legs. You can stack the hands. This side is very different for me. I need a little extra space, so stacking my fist one on top of the other. And stretch and breathe. And come back up, slow and steady. So we use these words. You can shrug your shoulders. We're going to do some cat and cow movement. I'm going to stay on the ground here. I don't have a yoga mat today, but I have a blanket that I'm going to put underneath my knees. I have my partner here with me today, my little yoga dog with me. So hands and knees, if you want to do this standing, that's fine. You can stand up and put your hands on your thighs, and we're going to move through cat and cow posturing. So hands down, you look forward. That's an in-breath. Your belly drops, spine is open. Exhale, round like a cat, really reaching and stretching. And keep moving like that. The idea here, again, just like in our twist, the awareness of the whole spine. So it's the tailbone, it's the middle of the back, the place between your shoulder blades, and so on. And I was saying, we use these words, mindfulness, awareness, perhaps presence. We use them interchangeably, each one having maybe a little bit of a different attitude. So work with what resonates with you today. Work with what resonates with you. So we're aware of our body, right? Aware of any sensation. Go ahead and start to move organically now. So I'm kind of moving the hips off to the side, a little circling going on. I have my toes tucked. Move in a way that is really appropriate for you, and stay here. This is the practice. You are very much intentionally aware of your body. Does the right side feel as open or as spacious as the left side as you explore here? What's happening in your shoulders and your head and your neck? Lots of flow and lots of breath. Go ahead and drop your forearms down onto the ground and let your head and neck relax. If you're in a chair, you might just drop your forearms down onto the chair and melt here. Inverting, right? We find the way the head and neck are relaxed. Just let the energy just start to flow down into the head. Let the crown of the head open. If there's any tension that you're holding, see if you can give your body an invitation to let it go. Just let it go right out through the crown of the head. We are very porous creatures, right? A lot of transfer of energy one way to the other. Go ahead and come up. Lift your right leg wherever you are. Lift it up. You can flex your foot there. Open up. Your chest is nice and full. Bend that right leg. Swing it around a bit. Circle into the hip. And then go ahead and bring that right leg forward. So if you're standing, you could just take a lunge position. Your right leg forward, your left leg back. Lift up. Okay, upright position. Go ahead and cactus your arms today. Elbows bend, and then try to pin the elbows back behind you. You can turn your palms up and you can feel that open space here in the top of the chest. Your gaze might even lift to the sky. Feel the energy. Nice full breath. Bring your hands to your heart, long through the spine. We'll twist to the right side. Now try to keep the torso centered. So I'm not taking my torso way over. Keeping the torso centered, the arm hooks, your hands together in a prayer, and then lengthen that spine. Again, the last flourish, if it's appropriate for your spine, is to look up over that right shoulder. The breath is flowing deeply in and out. Good. Coming back to center, you unwind that twist. Arms reach up, big stretch. Exhale, drop your hands down. You can frame your front foot there. I'm going to tuck my back toes, lift the back knee. In a little pyramid shape here. I walk that back foot in a little. Just drape the body up and over your nose, working towards your knee. And breathe in. You might have to bend that front leg a bit, then work. Perhaps the back leg comes in. Enjoy the stretch here. Breath is full. In and out. Good. Look forward. Drop the back knee. If you were coming down onto the ground, step back with your legs right beneath you. If you're standing, that right leg back. Hands and knees are standing with your hands on your thighs, and go ahead and cat and cow it again. Breathing in, breathing out. I can feel the shift of energy, right? Things are a little bit more spacious, a little bit warmer now. Let's try the left side. So look forward, left leg goes back, keep that foot flexed and strong. Belly is strong here, your core is working. Bend that left knee, circle around in your hip, one direction, the other direction. Step that foot forward. So if you're standing, again, it's a lunge position. Here you are. And my back knee down, lift your arms, open yourself up, cactus the arms, and then try to pin your elbows. Palms can be facing up. So one of the things that I really adore about this type of practice, this posturing, we're using the yoga postures, is they require awareness, right? If I were to let my core go, the body gets quite soft and movable, right? If I engage that core, I create this really steady foundation. Breathing, hands to heart, long spine, twist left. So we're twisting. Again, the torso is not going. The head is right in line with the crown and the tail, and then lean back and twist and open and breathe. The flourish is your gaze over your left shoulder. And you can be curious all the way here. What is going on in this shape and form? Good. Look forward, drop the hands down, lift your back knee if you're down here on the ground, and walking that back foot in a bit, trying to find my way, keeping that front leg straight and strong, and then draping the body, the nose to the knee. You can rest your hands on your shin if you're not quite to the ground there. So let your breath flow. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Look forward. Step the left foot back to meet the right foot. So we'll all meet now standing in a forward bend. So let go. Arrange your stance. I'm going to move my left foot back so it's truly in line with the right foot. Feel your breath, feel your body. Press down into the ground and slow journey all the way up. Good. Get to the top, shrug your shoulders up and back and away, really warming and opening. Cactus your arms. Nice. Try to pin your shoulder blades together. Let's bring the big toes to touch. The heels are slightly apart. Breathing. Fill the body and start to bend your knees. Bend your knees like you're going to sit down in a chair. Belly is strong. Again, if I release the core, the body rounds forward. Your belly stays nice and strong here, sinking down. Hands to heart, twisting left. Right? You're twisting left. You go this way. Yeah. Hook that elbow against the thigh. Lean way back. Again, the torso centered. Breathing. Bend the knees a little deeper. That right knee is tracking forward. Draw it back. The flourish, the gaze over the left shoulder. Come back. Stand up tall for a moment. Reach your arms. Lean back. Good. Bend your elbows. Pin your elbows behind you. Behind the spine or behind the ribs there. Bend your knees, hands to heart, go to the right, twisting and twisting and twisting. You can see I'm trying to get really low here. It's a little easier the lower you go. Left leg goes back, twist and turn. Flourish is gaze over the right shoulder. Good, come back to center. Stand all the way up, reach your arms to the sky. More traditional posturing, sit down, Utkatasana. Bent knees, arms are reaching. Nice full breath. Good. Come to stand. Bring your hands together in front of your heart and close your eyes for a moment and just notice. Feel the breath. the flow of energy. Good. Float your eyes open. Step your feet hips distance apart. Put your hands on your hips. Step the left foot forward. Now stay on the ball of the back foot. So we already did a little bit of lunging, but now we're going to do this high lunging together, right? Try to pin those elbows. Drop your back knee and bend that front knee. Then straighten both. Do this again. Bend and straighten. Again, bend the knee. Stay here, arms sweep to the sky, hands to heart. Let's twist left. There we go. Breathing in. You got to keep your energy. You just saw I lost my core there, falling down. Lean back. Deep breath. Good. Back to center. Use your breath. Hands to heart. Let's step the back foot forward. Arrange the stance. Nice. We'll step that right foot forward, the left foot back this time. Stay on the ball of the back foot. Pin your elbows, bending both knees, and then straightening both legs. Bending, straightening. And we get really tight here in the hip flexors. This is our seated posture, right? We're sitting down a lot of the time. Breathing, such a good stretch for this. Nice and tall with the spine, hands to heart, twist right, go, go, go. Core has to stay with you as you make that rotation. Lean back. There's an awareness of breath, the flourish of the gaze over that right shoulder. See what happens, right? Breathing in and breathing out. Good, coming back to center, reach your arms back up. Hands to hips, step the back foot forward, and then find again the big toes touching. Palms just rest right alongside your body. Heart lifted. Full breath. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, flow forward. Your knees can be kind of soft there, a little space in the knees. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, go back down. Rise up. The breath will carry you. Your arms reach to the side. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do 2 more of these sun breaths. Inhale up. Exhale. So all that twisting, right? You feel the lengthening in the spine. Come up halfway. Nice long spine. Release back down and rise up. Palms meet at the top. Exhale your hands to your heart. Maybe you close your eyes on this one. Inhale up. Invite the breath to move you. Exhale. Inhaling halfway up. Exhaling back down. Rise up, arms reaching, palms touching. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, full breath. Release your arms alongside you. Take your feet hips distance apart. We're going to do a little stretch here into the hips. Now, if you want to sit down for this one, absolutely, positively. We're going to lift up onto the ball of the right foot and take ankle to knee. Okay, so you could be in your seat already to do this, right? So ankle to knee. Fix your gaze. One stationary point out in front of you. Arms out to the side. Elbows are trying to pin behind you. And then start to bend the standing leg and start to bend and feel this stretch. This is a lovely little posture, right? A little pigeon, standing pigeon pose for the hips, for your body. Palms, you can let your forearms just drape and rest on that front shin. Breathing in and out. Good. And then gently stand back up. Use your breath. Right foot drops to the ground. Pin your elbows. Let's lift up the left foot, ankle to knee. So start here. Hike this one up a little bit. Again, you can be in your seat doing this. Trying to pin your elbows alongside your body. Start to bend your standing leg. I'm pushing the pelvis back, right? I'm not just dropping down upright. I'm pushing back. There's a little flow forward of the torso. And then you can rest your forearms and breathe in, breathe out. There's so many wonderful stretches you can go to. Come up slow, undo that left foot meets the right, palms alongside the body, standing tall in Tadasana. Just notice. Deep, beautiful breath. Good. And one more standing pose now. Separate your feet. Again, I'm not working on a yoga mat. I have some little company today, so I'm going to push my creature out of the way. Feet are nice and wide. Make sure you're safe. I like to practice in the bare or my bare feet. Hands to your hips, elbows go back, flow forward. Try not to jam your knees back. A little softness in the knees. Put your hands on your thighs and lengthen that spine even more. Let's do some standing cat and cow. Roll up, drop down, right? Chest forward, rounding up, chest forward as you lower. So still flowing energy. Walk your hands, drop your hands in front of you, and then go ahead and walk your hands forward as you pull the hips back. You can play here, bend the knees and try to straighten. A few times like that, bending and straightening. Let your head go, let your head go. Legs are nice and strong. Now let's twist. Right hand down, left arm to the sky. Remember, the last flourish is that gaze. It goes up towards that top hand. Exhale, opposite hand, hand down, right arm straight up to the sky. Deep breath in and out. Exhale, release, release, let go. You can, if you have your hands on the ground, you could be doing this on a chair if the ground isn't nearby. Bend at your wrists so that the back of the hands are down on the ground. This gives you a nice little stretch into your wrists. Breathing. Good. And gently roll yourself all the way up. Heel toe your feet in. Heel toe. Stand tall in Tadasana. Awareness. Mindfulness. Presence. Shake out your arms. What a wonderful pause in the day, right? It really is restorative. We're going to make our way to a seat of meditation. So yogi's choice to do this, right? You could sit in a chair for your meditation, come down on the ground. Maybe you want to sit with your knees bent and sink your heels back. This is a lovely little seat too. Takes a little flexibility in the legs. It's a hero's pose. You can be here, or you can come to a more traditional seat, taking what they call the easy seat, just crossing the legs. Ankles are supporting, right? The feet are actually supporting your shins. So this really beautiful, stable seat to come to meditation. So awareness, presence, mindfulness. Let's take a hand mudra today. So the way we instruct the fingers, called the mudra, your thumb and your index fingers touch, and then just drape the hands, just rest the hands right over the top of your thighs. So the instruction here is that the body, the physical body, very relaxed, with the exception of the core, that energy holding you in that beautiful spine, lengthening, lengthening. Find the posture, the positioning of your head. Do a little bobble of your head. Try to relax your jaw. And see if you can perch the head, really perch the head on the top of the spine. That is located right between your ears. And once you've located that, you'll know because the head is not heavy. We spend a lot of time forward here, right? Right, moving in towards our devices, or lean back a bit. Lean back. As you do that, there's a softness, there's a balance in the head, and then the chin will ever so subtly drop down. Try to relax your mouth and your jaw. Shoulders melting down the back, and your energy, your focus is here in that beautiful energy of presence, this moment. So take it all in. Take it all in. Take in the sensations of your body. You feel in this moment. With the five senses, you can see, even if your eyes are closed, you might see the light dancing in front of the eyelids. You can hear. You hear energy. Maybe there's people in the next room. Maybe you hear the sound of a machine or something running. Maybe hear a beautiful chime, a wind chime. And again, staying with the awareness, using our sensual body and taste this moment. You can smell this moment. Awareness of sensations. We use the senses to arrive in this moment. And then here we go, right? We surrender into it all, taking it all in just as it is. This is where we find our meditation. Very aware, very awake, and completely present in this moment. And then just notice distraction. Distraction might come in the form of a thought. Distraction might come in the form of the body. Perhaps you feel uncomfortable in one way or another. And see if you can just stay here. Stay in stillness, stay in presence. This beautiful toolkit laid out before you to bring you to this moment. Inhabiting your body, your physical body, being present and aware of your breath in this moment. Awareness of your breath. Just notice the breath now, right at the tips of your nostrils. Sensually exploring the quality, the temperature, the scent. So to bring that breath, deepen it, bring it all the way in, the whole body now. Let the breath flow right back out. As you can softly open your gaze and go ahead and drop your chin to your chest. Take some rolls of the head, just opening Mouth is relaxed and soft. Go in one direction, go in the opposite direction, and then let your chin just drop to your chest. You can let the palm of your hands open wide and bring your hands together in front of your heart in a prayer. And maybe hold some awareness of this present moment, just here and now. Just hold it in the palm of your hands with great compassion. Keep holding that awareness of this moment and reach your arms way up to the sky. You might take a look up there and see, right? See. We do this practice for the benefit of all beings. Open your palms, send that awareness, that moment of presence right out into the world. Go ahead and bring your hands back together. And as you exhale, your hands meet your heart. A deep breath in, empty. Namaste. Namaste to you. Thank you so much for the privilege and honor of guiding you through this mindfulness moment practice. You take it with you today. Just pausing for moments of presence. Enjoy your day, and I look forward to practicing with you again soon. My name is Evalena.